What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It is April 30th, 2024. Tuesday, 6:15 p.m. And we are closed for the day. What's up, YouTube? Just making a video. A little quick update. What's been going on over here in Mamba Land. A lot of trying to push forward and make some progress and things that I've been doing. And trying to fully stock because they go pretty fast. The new tires, and it's like one day passes and you're like sold a lot, and it's like, man, I gotta order again and again and again, like every single day. So just an example, these Americas LTs, the four sizes, right? The 245, 75, 16 LT, 215, 85, 16 LTs, 225, 75, 16 LTs, and the 235, 85. That 235, 85 don't sound much to me. I sold used ones today, 4 of them. But when it comes to the new, they don't really sell much over here. The other 3 sizes sell like crazy. Especially that 215, 85, man, that thing's been signed like hotcakes. So I've got a lot of them. And I just keep them in stock. This is where I keep the LTs right here. Heavy duty 235, 80, 16s. I like to keep 2 of the lower range G's on here, on this right here. But yeah, make sure I have tires in stock. 235, 40, 19s. Been signing that a lot. Make sure we gotta keep everything in stock. 225, 65s, 17s. And your basic small car tires that's just selling like crazy all the time, right? Make sure you have each and every one of those sizes. And like I say all the time, even if you stay broke, but you got them in stock, you'll make your money. Eventually you're not gonna be broke, right? Like eventually you do a couple of these runs and you stay very profitable. So let's say let's say you get the 245, 75, 16s. Just an example, you get I don't know, like 16 of them, right? Or whatever amount that you hold, 10 or whatever. And each one, they just kind of round it off for like $100. So if it's 1600 bucks, 10, $1,000, right? So you just gotta think, okay, like how much profit do I gotta make to make that? Which the answer is $1,000, right? Or 1600 bucks. So you order them, and it's like, okay, you pay little by little on that one set, that one row, right? Let's just say it's every day you're making whatever amount for paying off that new tire debt. Let's say it's like $800 a day. Let's just call it, for the purpose of paying off the debt. So then you're pretty much clear, like in 2 days, right? Let's call it $1,000 that you owe, and you're left with $600, right? The next day. But now you're on the second row. Now you have the 225, 75s, another $1,000. You got 600, then you got another 800 next day. So in the next day you got the 1,000, and 6 plus 8 is 14. And then you got an extra $400 for the next day. You pay that on off. And you continue 215/85s, and it doesn't matter what size you got. Just making it very easy for, like, since this tire costs about $100, you know, you got, let's call it 16 tires, so you got $400, and you got $800 the next day for that purpose. So that's what, $1,200. Then you gotta go a third day, and then with the third day you have your extra $400 to pay the $1,600. And that's how you go throughout the week like that, just, you know. And then when you let them, it's not like you're gonna sell like all of them in a week, right? You're gonna be selling some here and there, but most of them are gonna be staying. And then once you pay off that, you know, that last balance, then it's like, oh, okay, now all of them are paid off and free and clear for me. Just an example. And it's like that with like any other size. Like if you go to the 215/55s, whatever, 215/60s, 205/55, when you order multiples, you're just acquiring that and then paying it off. Or if you're working with the little smaller tire shop, smaller tire wholesalers, that they don't give you a credit, then you're just paying those guys off right away. And it's like, well, all right, I'll dip into the savings. You dip into the savings, and then, like, you know, you're working towards like getting it back your balance to where your savings was at right away, right? And it's an ongoing battle like this all like year long when it comes to like that. And then you're just acquiring inventory, right? And then you just keep doing that, and then again, until you finally have enough where you're comfortable for your shop, right? So an amount of tires in stock that you have for your shop, that where you don't have to you know, be starving for tires again. It's like, you know, only having 4 in stock and you sell the 4 like in the same day is like, you know, you're gonna need more than that, right? It's like if you're selling a lot of tires, like, you know, that's not enough. But if you have like, you know, 3 or 4 sets of a tire, then you have enough for they can hold you off for a couple weeks, right? And then once you get to your desired inventory amount, and then you just pretty much stop, you know, you just continue to work, of course, you stop with the buying like so aggressively, but then you continue working, that money's still coming in, right? And then you just like saving that for whatever other things you got to do, for what other bills, other expenses, other upgrades you want to do. For me, it's the upgrades of the real estate rentals. I consistently have rehabs going on, so I'll use that money to use for rehabs. And I'm able to like keep the rehabs going, right? Keep the units being handled. And when that, you know how it is, when you successfully rehab a unit and you're gonna put it on the rental market to get let's say market rents. Some people don't want to get market rents, right? I like getting market rents. I like to push it a little bit. I don't really push it over market rents, but I just like to keep it right at market rents, because it's money for you, right? For the expenses, and money, future money for your valuation on the properties if you're going multi-unit, and you make more money that way. So I'm in a transition right now where I'm doing like 3 or 4 rehabs at one time right now. It's kind of expensive, and I wish like one can be like done already so I can like fill it in. But you know, as time goes by, I finish the rehabs and I'll get like, you know, multiple tenants at once, and be like a big difference in my income when it comes to the passive income, right? So, but that's real estate. It's not about you know, I mean, I guess it's just normal business, right? You just continue to keep doing what you're supposed to do, and let the chips fall where they may, right? But yeah, I mean, that's what I've been up to recently here at the shop, if you guys been wondering. It's pretty much working and making money for the inventory right now, because I use a lot of it for the real estate. Like I said, I got 3-4 rehabs going at one time right now. So continue to battle with paying down debt, and continue to battle to get more tires. When it comes to acquiring that. So like this example, like these Alpines right here, 225/70 19.5s, smaller company, so I just pay it off right away, right? Like they bring me tires, I pay them off right away, and then there goes all my money, like all in one. So now it's like when that happens, then it's a fight to like raise my savings where it was at my shop savings of where I want them at, right? So it's constantly every single day battling to like replenish my savings or paying off debt, acquiring new tires, and it's just an ongoing battle. And then for me personally, it's plus the rehab here, plus paying this guy, plus paying that guy. There was a freaking Mino crazy ass story of one of the properties, the 8 unit I have. I get a call right on a Saturday. Hey, the apartments are clogged up. I get my guy to go unclog. He freaking there for 8 hours battling, trying to unclog. So that what was clogged up was a city sewer, right? And so what caused this clog in the city sewer? Well, after investigation, turns out that there's this one guy that sells like food on the street. He has oil, and he'll go dump at this at the drain of the city drain, and it'll go down the street, and then it'll get clogged up. And so like but the city doesn't work on the weekends. They only work during the week. So it happened to me one time in the past, but I didn't know why was the reason. But I had to pay a guy, and he got like this big old machine, and it broke through the city. So the sewer system worked for my property. So I kind of had a little feeling it was the city clogged up, the city sewer system, right? Again, I had to pay for this. It's very expensive, by the way. You have to do very expensive jobs like that, and which sucks. But anyways, the city said next time, call us when this happens again, and we'll take care of it. Problem is, it happens on a Friday night, right? And then everybody's like stuck at home on the weekend, and they're complaining, and it's like these guys don't get to work on Monday, right? For the future, I'm thinking about for the future. I mean, we barely found this out this weekend, but man, that was a crazy weekend, and it was very expensive, and it was like, man, that stuff doesn't even have to happen and stuff, you know what I mean? It's not even like my property problem, it's the city problem, and I gotta pay for that outside as landlord, right? But that was just a crazy little story I wanted to share. Just one of the things that's going on with the real estate. So it's not always beautiful flowers, right, in the real estate business. And I can continue to tell you more stories like this, but I don't want to talk about all these bad stories right now. I'm kind of like tired of it, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's a beautiful thing when you continue to work really hard yourself and make money also yourself through the tire shop business. Makes it really strong, makes it good, a very strong income where you can afford things like, I don't know, stupid things like that, and you don't really complain about it. Like, you're not like, oh, it really hurt my pocket. No, it's just like a normal thing that happens, and you get out of it with money, right? I wish it would not happen, but if it does, when it does, then it's like, oh man, how am I gonna do it? I don't got enough money. Where if you have money saved, then it's like, all right, well, pay for it, just get it over with, and we'll see how we can avoid this next time, right? Which kind of figured it out now. Like, I can tell my property manager to tell the tenants, you know, it's a city that sewer system that's clogged up. It's not our property. Can't do anything about it. We have to wait till Monday, right? So that's kind of like where my angle is at now. But anyways, that's pretty much, you know, that's what's going on this week. It's just a bunch of trying to which I'm pretty much there with replenishing my my new tire inventory. I was just looking over today. I'm like, okay, well, what's next right now? What size do I need next, right? Because it's always about the sizes, right? Like, what size do I need next? Look at, I got those. I got 6 of them. It was 2 of the 265/70. I'm sorry, 265/70 17s, and I got 4 of the 265/75s. So, you know, those are like about $130 each or something like that. I gotta pay. And again, same old thing. Is like, work hard with your profits, pay that, and next day work again hard and get more money to pay off your debt, right? It's like tomorrow, what I'm doing is, tomorrow when I get off half day, I'm gonna go to the company and pay some of my debt down. Maybe if the driver comes on time, depends who the driver is. I kind of have trust issues with the drivers sometimes, you know what I mean? If it's the same guy, which I think he is, then I can give him the money, make sure he signs it on the receipt, and then I'll save myself a trip where I don't have to go to another county to pay off cash, right? Because I like to do pay downs with cash, right? And so I don't know, I'll see. But the point is, that's part of my plan. And then get some exercise in, right? After that, I like to play some basketball. So plan is to play basketball and get healthy, right? Because we need our health to be you know, live better in our life, right? And I pretty much thought, you know, I pretty much think it's super important to try to keep yourself as healthy as possible while doing the things that you want to do. So, like, you know, if someone, you know, wants to drink, don't drink all the time, you know what I mean? You drink once in a while, and try to get yourself healthy as soon as possible. Again, after that, right? And so for me, it's basketball, because I eat pretty bad sometimes. I worked a lot on that. By the way, it's not as bad as it was like 4 months ago, but it's still, in my opinion, it's not as good as where it can be. So that's why I say it's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. But what evens it out is the working out, the basketball, and at the same time, it's very fun for me. So that's what I try to do. Everybody does their own thing. You know, I can use a lot of examples of the gyms, but I only go like once a week to the gym, so I don't consider myself right there. But it's good to have time, though. You know, by owning a tire shop, I don't gotta be 100% locked down if I don't want to. It's cool to have people working for you and people that you can trust, and then you can do things a few hours here and a few hours there and a few hours here during the week. So keep a very balanced life. It's possible. If you can't do that, then you can't do that, right? Like, there was many years of my life I couldn't be well balanced. I was like, what is balance? Like, what does that mean? Like, I can't. Like, there's no way. Like, for now, it's just work all day, every day, beat myself up, and then one day I'll be able to like take a little bit of my foot off the gas. That's where I'm at now. I don't have to go hard all the time. I can go hard whenever I want to go hard. I can go easy when I want to go easier. And for whatever reason, I just the reason I choose is I try to do health. You know, I try to. And education. I love the real estate meetups. You guys know that already. I go to the real estate meetups. I have a lot of friends there, and love to educate myself and meet new people and try to grow as a person and try to grow my real estate portfolio as much as I can by spending the least amount money that I have, right? Because you can spend a lot of money and grow, but you can also be like not making money because you're spending so much money too. And I want to be profitable always. And you know, the real estate meetups only cost about $20, $25 per meeting. And usually I don't even pay that because they know me and I'm in one of the groups and they just let me in for free. So that's even real cheaper for me, right? So you think I'm gonna miss that? Anyways, today was good. Sales. We had a lot of trucks today. 245 70 19.5s. I already said the 235 85 16s. I already said those. We had 225 75 16, 235 65 16s, heavy duty ones. Truck stuff, labors, patches. I mean everything. SUVs, 235 60s, 18s, souls. Cars, 205 55 16s, of course. Used, new ones. I mean, what else? I mean, this is all. I can't even think about it right now. But yeah, it was very good. A little bit of everything, patches and labors, and sold some. What are those? Kind of got a bad memory right now, but it's 255 50 20s Hancocks. So for those, 235 55 17, 235 40 19 set of 4 new Lionhearts. You know, good mixture of everything. It's a good day. So anyways, it's just one day, by the way. We got another day tomorrow, right? We got another day to go back to work and do it all over again, right? To become profitable, to pay down our debt, and to continue to grow with our inventory. I don't remember what other sizes I ordered for tomorrow. Must not be much because I can't even remember what I ordered. Yeah, get some exercise in and have a good day. Try to be happy. Try to knock down some more problems, right? For me, the problems were not here in the tire shop. It was problems in the real estate business. Actually, they're working on some things right now. Actually, as I make a video, and you know what? But to tell you the truth, I want to grow so big one day that I have problems all day, every day. I have rehabs going on every day, right? Instead of like right now, I'm at like, let's say, I think one's done, so let's call it three rehabs right now, right? So I got 3 rehabs right now going on, but that's like actually one of the most ever in my life at one time. But let's just say I would want like, damn, like 7 rehabs at one time, 10 rehabs at one time. And it's like, okay, well, just think about the scale you gotta be at that level, where you gotta have a lot in savings, and you gotta have a whole bunch of units, and it's just like someone's moving in, someone's moving out. You know, while you're doing a rehab, you finish one unit, you put it up for rent, and then it's rented, another one comes out, and then either like you're selling one or buying one, and that's why you're rehabbing one, by the way, right? And then you have more units now, so you gotta like, oh, I'm evicting one right now too. I didn't even count that one, but after that one gets evicted, let's say hopefully like in a month, because it's already been like 2 months, then I'll go in and rehab that one, so I'll be another rehab going on. And then so like, let's say now if you had a lot of them going on, let's say you have like three tenants getting evicted, right? Because, you know, usually when you buy from somebody that, you know, you can buy like a crummy property, and then it's been owned by like a crummy owner, and so like the tenants that you're evicting or doing cash for keys are the ones that you inherit, right? You inherit tenants, and then so now you gotta work on those. You know, like they go bad, right? So like if they have bad tenants, they're gonna go bad at one point. So now you gotta deal with that and rehab it. So one day I want to be like that big, man. One day I want to be always having problems, like all day. And right now it's smaller scale. I still have a good amount of problems, but I know in the future my problems are gonna be much more profitable than they are now, just because of the scale, right? Because if the debt's too expensive and you have smaller properties, well, if you get bigger properties and you have let's say the same amount of debt costs, they just call it, just an example, interest rate, then you know, you're gonna be making more money because you got more units going on, and which that will make your costs even lower because you have more income coming in. Compared to when you're smaller, that cost is kind of big compared to where it is now. I hope I made sense, but as I grow bigger, you know, that's the whole plan of getting more tenants, and which will be more profitable, which I can afford these rehabs easier, coming from money through there instead of coming money to the tire shop. You get it? So, and I started really small with that, and I can kind of see it now. I can kind of see like just by like the numbers, you know what I mean? Like I haven't like been there, lived that yet, but if you have a little bit more units and it has more money coming in with the same amount of money that you already have in the deal, kind of, or a little bit more, then I can kind of see like, you know, that income helping up a lot when it comes to the cost of the properties. But one day we'll get there, and I'll tell you about it when I get there. It's just that right now I can only picture it. Right now I gotta just deal with my rehabs for my pocket, right? And or in the future, if I get bigger, the rehabs are gonna come from the pocket of the properties. It's kind of like in those around those words is what I want to say. But I'll let you go, guys. I got another meeting after this, so we'll see you guys next time. Mamba out.